Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third game of our DAC CIS qualifiers between Friends and Team Empire. I will be MikeLePhoenix casting this game. So this will be our third game. First one taken by Team Empire. Second one was taken by Friends. So both teams, when they won their games, won in very dominating fashion. Absolutely no contention whatsoever. So Team Empire won in about 22 minutes. In the first game, Friends absolutely had no chance. Then Friends stomps the Team Empire. Not sure how long that one took, but it was a pretty big stomp. So we'll see what goes on here. Friends, same bans every single game. Lone Sniper, as I like to call it, and the Meepo. Meanwhile, Team Empire, who's back on the Radiant, banning out that Nyx Assassin, who calls them absolute hell last game, and the Wisp. So I gotta say, Afterlife on that Nyx Assassin, my goodness, was he the most frustrating thing. Like, if I was playing against Afterlife on Team Empire, oh my goodness, I would have felt like killing myself. It was absolutely, I mean, it was spot on play. Afterlife really made the difference in that game. He always knew where to be. He always knew where to be. He was always scouting out the heroes, breaking the smokes. Just perfect play by Afterlife. Earth Spirit, first pick. So we did see this again from Friends last game. It was very successful. So Nofi did play a very good Earth Spirit. See what a Team Empire go for this time around. They might even try to go for a similar draft as like the first game. They do go for the Slider and the Shadow Demon, so we might see a Luna here. So Shadow Demon right now is a very interesting pick because people are picking. So if you draft Shadow Demon, it pretty much tells the other team you either have to ban Luna or you have to pick Luna. Otherwise, we're going to pick Luna. So it's almost like you're either baiting them out to pick it or ban it. Or alternatively, if they choose not to, you just pick it. And it's just such a great combination with the Shadow Demon, you don't care anyway. And as you can see, Friends is stuck thinking about it now. Because they're like, well, do we need a Luna? Or would we rather ban the Luna? Or would we rather just give them the Luna? So whenever you see a Shadow Demon, it is very confusing as to what you're going to be doing. Slider, of course, they just like their Slider. Obviously, the Corrosive Haze is just a very good skill. It's so much easier to take down Roshan, take out other heroes with the Corrosive Haze on them. So it's just a good hero all around to pick. And Slider being the top picked hero in the new patch for the pro scene. Just have to wait it out. They have used a lot of their reserve time, and they're actually just going to choose the Sand King.
Radiant team ban.
And they'll probably just end up banning out that Luna from Friends' end. So we see what the bans are for Team Empire. They've already banned out the Nyx, which was really, in my opinion, the main problem last game. Of course, the Luna played by Aloha Dance was very frustrating to play against as well, but that could have been combated. It's just that Nyx, with the scouting potential he has, the ganks he can make, he broke the team smokes about 3 times, I think, last game. Just by being in Vendetta and running around. FN's hero last game is being banned out, so they ban out the OD. Now Luna, of course, straight away banned. They're not going to have any of that. But it'd be interesting to see what they match with the Shadow Demon. They must have known the Luna would have been banned. So there must be some kind of baiting tactic out here.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It looks like they will go into reserve time again for Team Empire.
Reserve
Still
time.
got plenty of it left, mind you. And they'll actually ban out the Silencer. Again, that was another pain to play against. I didn't see too much of an effect from Bignum, who was playing the Silencer, but still, of course, any Silencer game is just annoying to play against. Friends, they don't want to see the Nyx, which was very successful in the first game that Empire played, and they did dominate. I'm not going to be surprised to see if they give FN the Templar Assassin again, who completely steamrolled the whole of the Friends side with that Templar Assassin. But Nakes is off the
Reserve time.
no option for him anymore. Just gonna wait for this third pick. If you're wondering why I'm mixing up some of my words, it's because it's extremely freaking hot and humid in the room I'm in Sydney, Australia. And I'm sweating my little pants off, so Juggernaut will be the pick.
Dire team pick.
So that will be their safe lane carry. Juggernaut, of course, being your standard all-around good hero. Just a good carry to have. If you really don't want to have it, if you don't have really any options, just pick up the Juggernaut. That spin offers the magic immunity. Obviously, his ultimate is very, very good. He's just he's a very good hero. He's got a very good attack and animation as well.
Reserve time.
And he scales well into the late game. So he's an all-round good hero. Friends again, going into the reserve time for their third pick. Dazzle will be the pick.
Radiant team pick.
This is a very passive support to pick up. This will be a core Sand King.
Ten seconds remaining.
Team Empire now. They're going to be looking for that. It looks like they might leave FN's hero to last, which they did do in the first game, and I believe the second game as well.
Reserve time.
FN really just playing very well throughout these games. He didn't have the best game in game 2, but I wouldn't really put that on him. The matchup just wasn't good for him. Now Darkseid picked up.
Dire team pick.
So considering we've got a core Sand King who could be safe laning top, that Darkseid is going to cause a lot of trouble for that Sand King. That being said though, Sand King won't do too bad himself. With that Caustic Finale,
10 seconds remaining.
he can take out those creeps very fast. So the Iron Shell won't last very long with the Sand King around. Shadow Fiend being picked up by friends.
Radiant team ban.
Obviously Shadow Fiend back in the meta. Good to see as well, because he's a very entertaining hero to watch. Last band's going to be coming out from Team Empire and friends.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And looks like they will be going into the reserve time for this last band. They've got a minute of it though, so they'll be alright with that. We are going to be waiting on FN's hero. So it should be a Jug safe lane, Darkseid off lane. Slardar, I'm assuming he'll be sticking around with the Shadow Demon. They'll roam a bit. They'll probably stay with bot, with Juggernaut first. Easy ganks, of course, Shadow Demon, as well as a Slardar, just an easy stun. And then you've got the Juggernaut to spin on top. So it's going to be very easy kills on the off lane if the friends aren't too careful. They banned the Vengeful Spirit. They're assuming a Vengeful carry, which I've seen every game, I believe, this Vengeful Spirit ban. So they're really confident that friends wants to carry with it.
Reserve time.
Sniper ban as well. So Sniper, friends banning Sniper every last ban they have. They really don't seem to like this hero. And who can blame them? Nobody really likes Sniper. And now the last pick. Friends, they don't have much reserve time.
5 seconds remaining.
So they'll have to decide pretty fast.
Reserve time.
Only 30 seconds left to go for them. They might have already decided and just be having a little chat about what's going to happen in this game. Very patient indeed, and it will be the Weaver. So it does appear to be a safe lane Sand King. Unless they're planning to put him in mid and put Shadow Fiend safe lane, but I don't think so. I think it will be a safe lane Sand King. That being said though, every game I've talked about what lanes are going to be, I've been wrong. So probably shouldn't take my word for it.
5 seconds
The
remaining.
last pick for Team Empire. Like I said, FN's looking for a hero.
Reserve time.
So they've got a bit of reserve time left, just about 40 seconds. Still thinking they're going to pull out the TA again. A very successful hero with FN playing it.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And it will be Mirana. That's interesting. So FN Mirana it is. So they're really going to concentrate on taking care of this Juggernaut bot. Anyone that's offlaning, I mean, they've chose a good offlaner in Weaver, meaning that it's going to be hard to kill him because he's just going to Sakuchi out after the Slider stun. But still, they're going to, Slider and Shadow Demon, mostly going to worry about taking care of this Juggernaut, then probably rotating around the map because they've just got a great combination together. FN should be on the Mirana mid, and we'll have Darkseer offlane, I believe. I could be completely wrong. We'll just wait to head into the game.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, and we should be going in now. And we are indeed. So we'll get rid of this directed camera. It's funny, there's a game between who is it? Hold on, let me just quickly check. Yes, there's a game between Ninjas in Pajamas and Team Liquid. 21,000 people watching. Team Empire versus Friends, only almost 1,000 people watching. So it's a bit sad for them if they could, if they only knew. Obviously, Team Liquid not really showing up much recently, so a lot of mystery around what's going on with him, around that team. I apologize. And NIP picking up Synderen's old team. Not sure what the pause was for. Oh, there was a disconnect. So we'll quickly go through the heroes. They're reconnecting now. Oh, that was Trent, one of the commentators. Okay. So Chappie, he's going to be playing that Juggernaut. We've got King R. He'll be playing the Shadow Demon. FN, mid Mirana. We'll see Ghostic, who will be playing the offlane Darkseer. And Maposhka will be that Slider. On the Friends end, we've got Sand King, played by Afterlife. We've got Yoki, who'll be in mid as the SF. We've got Bignum, who will be supporting on the Dazzle. We've got Weaver, being played by Aloha Dance, and No Fear, who will be roaming as usual on the Earth Spirit, who does play a pretty good Earth Spirit. Not sure what's going on, because they did say go, but nobody started going. See if spectator chat say anything. Unless the game's frozen, Dota TV. Which wouldn't surprise me too much. Just see if I can have it. If it's, yeah, it's showing up here. Yeah, no, it looks like it's just they've just paused it, so it's not frozen apparently. And Afterlife asking if they can go. Bit of Russian, I think, coming out of Team Empire. Not sure what language that is. Probably Russian. Not sure who they're waiting for. Oh, that was Lyrical. Commentators unfortunately disconnecting. Smoke straight away from Team Empire. See Poshka and King R TPing straight away. Looking to get those wards out immediately. Really important these days to get those wards out. So constantly seeing smokes and TPs used immediately. King R though, he's going to run into No Fear. The smoke's broken and he's not going to want to place that ward because he's going to get dewarded immediately by No Fear. Maposhka, he has put a ward up. It almost looked like it was pinged out, but couldn't have been from the Dire end, I don't think. Everyone just going to their respective bounty runes. There's nothing, doesn't look like there's going to be any contention. That being said though, Ghostic, he's looking towards the dire top rune. Maposhka's picking it out. It looks like he wants to go for it, and they have been doing this consecutively throughout the games.
30 seconds to battle.
Smoke up from Team Friends. So they actually will be contention. They'll just biding their time. 20 seconds left till the rune spawn. They might just go for King R, who's a very easy target at this point. Still hasn't leveled up anything yet, but probably will go for that disruption. And they're just going to walk around the trees. Empire being very unsuspecting. Chappie, though, he's going to be the first one to find out, I think. King R, he could be in trouble here.
The battle begins.
No fear, looking to roll in. They're going to Sakuchi. They'll steal the bounty rune, and they'll just back off, actually. So, not choosing to roll in. They'd rather just take the bounty rune and be happy with that. So, it's a good play from Friends. Empire only left with one rune on FN. And the game will go on. We'll start with the laning stages now. Arrow use straight away. Just take out that range creep. Get that out of the way. So no fear. As usual, he's going to stick around Yoki. He's going to make sure the SF can get farm. Stack up those Necromastery. The Necromastery charges. Just because once he gets that, it's so much easier to last hit once he's got it. Oh, that's two good denies from him. So that will be a good start with the denies. Loha Dance is with Bignum. Slaughter nowhere to be seen at this point. He's gone top, so he's not looking to combo with the Shadow Demon King R. So this is going to be a relatively hard lane, and you can see Aloha Dance already taking advantage. Actually, that being said though, Maposhka is here, and they'll go on Bignum straight away, and that's a dead Bignum. That's the combo I was talking about. He's even got the Iron Shell. Not sure how he got here. That's interesting. So I'm very unsure how that happened, but I'm assuming he TP'd and was surged up at the same time. That looked bizarre though, I gotta say. Ghost Stick, very easy lane against Afterlife. Shouldn't have a problem. Especially like those Caustic finales are going to be very annoying, but the Iron Shells are going to be far more annoying. FN and Yoki pretty much equal in terms of last hits, but Yoki's going to be the one who leads at the end of the day because of those Necromastery charges that he gets. Maposhka is on the wrong side of the map at the moment, picks up the bounty rune, but he's going to be left alone. Slaughter's probably a bit too tanky. Now Ghost Stick, looks like he might pick up a kill on Afterlife. Oh, and the surges run out, and now the stun from Afterlife. Oh no. Wasn't expecting Afterlife to be that fast on the Sand King. But the movement speed from the boots make all the difference. Surge ran out way too fast. And that will be a good little kill for Afterlife. Weaver enjoying this lane quite a lot. Beating the Juggernaut in terms of last hits, which was pretty standard. But that being said, we're going to have to wait for Maposhka to roll back into bot and make something happen again. Bignum is just food for them if they want to, if the disruption goes off onto him. And it looks like that's what Maposhka's going to be looking for. They did use the shrine, and he probably will go for a kill at bot. You see Ghost Stick, he actually Iron Shells the creeps now. Doesn't want to be too risky. That being said though, the tower will make quick work of them. And Maposhka, he is bot. He's ready to go again. He's just got to get. There's just got to be one disruption from King R, and that's it. Pretty much the Dazzle is dead, no problem. Dazzle should realize this. Bignum, he's got to stay back. If they do have wards, so they should see him running in, and he realizes it now. And there's the ping out as well. So I don't think he's going to fall for that one again. The Weaver's not the easiest target to go for that play on. He's just going to Sakuchi away after the stun's completed. So they're going to rotate mid though. They're smoked up. The Shadow Demon is the Shadow Fiend is a good priority target to go for. He's picked up the bottle. He's got a few too many Necromastery charges on himself. So it's about that good time where you get rid of him. All disruption. He's broken the smoke. And now Yoki, realizing he was in danger, just invises away with that invis rune he picked up. And he's just going to be happy he broke that smoke and picked up that rune. Oh, here's the roll in from No Fear and FN. He might go down here. The razors. He's taking a lot of damage in the final raise from Yoki. Now the disruption. Miposhka's here, but there's really no follow-up after him. But this No Fear, he's got no HP and he'll get taken out. Now Yoki, he wants to make something happen, but he'll have to leave him alone. So it's not what Empire wanted, but regardless, it's something. It's a better trade than no trade. Yoki's got to be careful. Now he realizes Miposhka and King R are always going to be around waiting. Chappie just trying to get his farm. This Weaver's just a hell of a big problem for him. He's got the Blightstone as well, so that minus defense is just going to be a headache. And Afterlife now. He's got pretty much a free lane to himself. Well, that being said, the creep equilibrium is pretty off for him, so he's gonna have to wait for it to come back. Ghost Stick's back as well. He's picked up the soul ring, so he's gonna keep spamming out those iron shells now. And it's just interesting to see Afterlife on the Sand King go up against an iron shell, because it's like a caustic finale versus the iron shells in this lane. King R really wants to get that disruption off. He's thinking about it, and then he's thinking I won't, and then he's thinking I will, and he's thinking I won't. That being said, Miposhka, he's gone top. And he's going to try and make a play on Afterlife with this Darkseer. So this will be an iron shot up Miposhka very soon, I think. He's got the stun attempt there. Unfortunately, Afterlife looks like he's ready for it. He's got the stun out if he needs to. Now Miposhka's running. The stun's been used, but the epicenter being charged. No Fear. He's rolled in as well, though. This is really bad for Team Empire, and they both go down. Oh, that was a beautiful play from Empire. Miposhka, he runs in after seeing the epicenter being charged, and he had no chance to stop it. And No Fear just there at the right time. Now the disruption from King R and FN's here as well. Lohardance takes a lot of damage, but not quite enough. And it appears that the arrow wasn't used there, so they may have got a kill if they got like a 1 to 2 second arrow at the very least. Yoki still farming that mid. Farming very well, in fact. He's at the top of the last hits at the moment.
The prize is mine.
See, Afterlife, he's already picked up the Tranquils. He's going to go straight into that Blink Dagger next. Chappie, just got those phase boots at the moment. Nothing too special going on with him. Probably will go into the Yasha straight away. And go stick on the Darkseer. He'll probably be picking up those Guardian Greaves. King R, he's here. He's ready to disrupt. There's no Miposhka. Oh, actually, Miposhka is in the back lines. So they will look to take out Lohardance. That being said, the Tsukuji was used, but the disruption was there. Now the ward's there as well. He's got no chance to get away, and he won't get away. And Juggernaut actually used the Omni Slash. Not sure about that one. Miposhka, he's going to keep chasing up Bignum, and this will be a stun, so I think he's going to go down. The arrow's coming in as well, and that's a good little kill for FN. So I'm not sure about the Omni Slash being used, because they definitely had a kill there, but I suppose they really just want to secure the kill. Let's have a look at the fight recap. Decent little swing going the way of Empire. And we'll just bring up the net worth as well. We can still see SF is still leading, followed just slightly followed by Afterlife.
I'll take your tribute.
Miposhka, he could be in trouble now. Friends could walk into him. That being said, looks like Chappie is thinking about this tier 1. He's got the healing ward up as well, but he's just got to be careful. Friends is very nearby. Now Afterlife, he might run into Miposhka, but no, he's hidden in the trees. No Fear, he's going to look for a roll in. And Miposhka might have seen all this happening. And he's TP'd out, and he's probably warned Chappie. Meanwhile, we've got an Aquila on FN. He's going to be going straight into the Aghanim Scepter. It's pretty standard for a Potom these days. Afterlife. Look for that stun. Doesn't go for it yet. No Fear was around. Now they're going to go straight onto Yoki, who's going to get taken out by 4 of the Radiant heroes.
Middle tower is under attack.
That's a very good kill for them. That's a top net worth leader. And it's a big gold swing just by killing that one hero, so they're going to be very happy with that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Being said, T1, Aloha Dance is here and he wants to make business happen. Afterlife, he's rotated to bot. Almost at that blink. He's just going to farm the neutrals to get it now. And Chappie. Just trying to get a bit of farm himself. He hasn't had the easiest lane with Aloha Dance there. Yoki, he's going straight into the Dragonlance. Looks like there might be a bit of a fight here at the the river. Miss stun from Nofim. Poshka, he'll be happy with that and he'll just run away. Being said, he looks like he wants to go back in. He still doesn't have a blink tag and he's nowhere near it. And he'll just back off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's probably going to be the same kind of SF build. We're probably going to see the Dragon Lance straight into the BKB. Would not be surprised to see that whatsoever. Point booster picked up by FN. Third on the net worth board. Bignum. Got to be careful. There's going to be a rotation from Nofi and Afterlife. Afterlife actually charging up the epicenter and blinks in with it and the stun. FN, he's got no chance and Bignum actually gets the kill with the heal. Was not expecting that. They actually ended up, Friends actually ended up checking Roshan as well just to make sure. Because they do have the Slardar, so you never know when they're going to be trying to go for Roche, but getting another kill on FN, that's going to be the play for them. We'll be very happy with that indeed. Now the T1 going to get taken out by Aloha Dance. Very low.
Radiant's top tower
Oops, still hasn't got the last hit, and he will get it. Perfectly done. And they're pinging out FN again. They realize he's the kind of he's the answer to winning this game. And look at this, it's a bit of a pincer move. There's the stun in from Afterlife again, and the roll in from Nofi with the silence and the stun, and Yoki's here with the razors just for good measure. And what can you do as a bottom in that situation? There's just so many heroes, and they're just going to keep doing that to you. Friends playing very well. I've got to say, if you watched the first game, you would have seen they looked like they weren't really coordinating very well, but now they're really sticking with each other and making things happen. That being said, Empire did take the T1 tower at bot, but Yoki, he'll take the T1 at mid, and they did take the T1 at top, so it's a much better trade for the Friends side. Now Ghosty, coming back to defend this T1, not the T1, sorry, just the lane. Oh, but Afterlife is here, and this guy has been making so many plays. He doesn't have the epicenter right now. But it looked like he would have gone for it if he did. They'll just get rid of these wards. In fact, Chappie already using that spin, but he will TP away anyway, so he'll be fine with that. Interesting to note. No poison touch leveled up on Bignum, so his pure support doesn't even want to get any kind of spell that will do damage. Not interested. That's one good support if you ask me. Afterlife, he's going to be going for Yules next. And looks like there's going to be a play from Team Empire. The arrow, blind arrow, does miss by a mile. And they still don't know where Afterlife is. He does have a TP, so he can TP out. He's just waiting though. Because he's got the epicenter. No, he'll TP out, never mind. So they'll go straight for the tier 1 bot. And they'll just trade that up because tier 1 top is getting taken out by Chappie. And FN who's joined in. So friends, they'll be happy to trade this. There's no problem for them doing that. Gotta say though, Empire has to be confident with their late game. Because right now, if the game keeps going the way it's going, they're going to have to take it to the late game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Aloha Dance, once he picks up that Desolator, it's going to be all hell. In fact, he's going for the Lincoln's prior. He's got the Dragon Lance, he's got the Aquila. He's just got a Blightstone for good measure, but he'll be going straight for the Lincolns first. And Tier 2 looks like it's going to be attempted. Oh, they're using the Helm of Dominated creep with the Iron Shot. This is quite clever, so they're going to take out that creep wave. And it's just going to allow them to continue hitting up on that Tier 2. That being said, friends, they're not interested in this kind of plan. In fact, they want to counter that. No fear, he's looking for a play. Afterlife, he's in this, he's just waiting. Sees Miposhka, sees Ghost Stick. Now the blink in and the stun. Epicenter not being charged up yet. There's a roll in, just misses, but the stun perfectly done by No Fear. And they'll just back off. They save their tower and they're going to be happy with that. They weren't really looking for anything else. They just want their Tier 2 to be safe. And they should realize they're leading at the moment. They're leading by about 2.5k in terms of net worth. XP obviously about 5k, so friends have been playing very safe. They don't overextend. They realize they just do what they need to do and then get the hell out. And all they want to do at that stage is take out or protect their Tier 2. And they did get the Tier 1 anyway, so the Tier 1 trades were successful. Chappie, he will be going for the Manta. Just picking up the Asha for now. He still feels a bit underfarmed in comparison to the other heroes on the friend side. SF will be going for the BKB. Almost got it as well. Just needs about 100 gold. In fact, 50 now. This Blink Dagger Afterlife is just a god with the with any kind of offlane roaming hero. He's just making so many plays. First it's the Nyx Assassin. Now you've got the Sand King, and he's just making so much of a difference.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And he will take out that Dominated creep.
I'll take that as tribute.
Illusion.
FN, he's in the Dire End. He'll pick up that Bounty Rune, and now they're pinging out the top lane. Miposhka, he's been surged up. Bignum, he'll TP straight out, and he did go for a blind stun. It was a good attempt, but regardless, nothing was going to come out of that. Unless, of course, he got the stun.
My gratitude.
Radiant's middle tower
Clarity's
is under
being
attack.
used, and they'll use the Shrine. And they're going to go for the Tier 2 bot. That being said, FN is up top, as well as Miposhka. They can push the Tier 2 just as well. Not as fast, of course, as the friend side can. But still, they'll make the attempt, I think. Aghanim Scepter getting very close. Only needs about 100 gold to finish the Staff of Wizardry, and that's it, really.
Radiant's
Then he'll probably start going into that Blink Dagger, or even a Veil of Discord.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And friends, actually smoke up. They've left Bignum behind.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
The Tier 1 at mid being taken out, so they weren't happy with the fact that that Team Empire took it out, and looks like they're going to go for some kind of counterplay. I thought they would stick around and just go for the Tier 2, but they're just going to leave the Weaver there, and they're actually going to go for a team fight.
Is under attack.
And they're one man down at the moment. Actually, 2 men down. There's a stun in from Afterlife and the roll from No Fear. Afterlife's going to look for the epicenter soon. The stun and the silence from No Fear. Now Yoki's here, as well as Aloha Dance. The Juggernaut Healing Ward's still going. Miposhka, he's just going to TP out, and he will be successful. They actually didn't see him, and they actually TP'd out all safely. So that was well played by Team Empire. Looks like it was going to be at least 1 or 2 kills. Afterlife not managing to find a hero to stun, and the TPs just get off in time.
Out of my way.
Chappie did pick up the Yasha, and he will go into that Manta style. There's the Aghanim Scepter from FN. Ghost Stick. He'll be going straight into the Guardian Greaves. He's got the Arcane Boots. He's got the mech. He's got the Hood of Defiance as well, which, as we know, has been buffed very well recently. Once they've got those Guardian Greaves, it's going to be really good asset to their team fight. In fact, no, he's going for a Pipe of Insight first. So he'd rather just keep the mech and the Arcane Boots as they are for the time being and go for the Pipe. And I suppose the real thing you're afraid of is those razors and the epicenter. And the Pipe's just going to make the epi pretty much invalid. Helm of the Dominator picked up on Jug as well. FN. Gonna be very happy with the fact that he's got the Aghanim Scepter. There's the blink on Miposhka as well. So he's going to be able to initiate now. They should feel confident because he just picked that up. So this is the time to team fight because they've got the surprise blink from the Slardar. Afterlife, he's got the epicenter up and he's got a blink of his own. So he's happy to go.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Doesn't look like either team's interested though. Only Miposhka and Afterlife are thinking about it. There's the Alpha Wolf for the Juggernaut. So that's been dominated now. Have a quick look at the net worths just to see how we're going. It's almost evened out. So Empire getting a bit of good farm in. As you can see, a lot of lines being drawn by friends. They want to go for some kind of rotation. Afterlife's crying and saying, guys, I've got Epicenter, let's go. And it appears they're going to make a go for it. They're going to have to rotate bot though. Because Empire, they're going to be going for a tier 2 it looks like. There's no tier 1 in mid, so there's not too much to do in mid. So both teams are looking for somebody to take out. Problem is, both teams are practically going as 4 or 5. Now the Blink Dagger picked up by FN, so he's going to be ready to go as well. It's a really good moment for, a really good opportunity for Empire, but they've got to be careful for that Sand King. They go on a Aloha Dance. Oh, and there's a lag spike, and they've actually, Dazzle actually saves the Aloha Dance. Now Miposhka, he's going to get taken down, and Ghost Stick, he gets taken down as well, so... The war really meant nothing. I'm apologizing because I apologize because the freaking thing lagged on me and I couldn't see exactly what happened.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
FN wasn't there. That could have made a big difference. Chappie just TP straight out, goes back to farming. King R, he will as well. This is a good opportunity for friends to take the tier 2 at bot though. We'll see if they decide to do it. I really do hate when Dota TV lags and when there's a team fight just starting and you miss everything practically. It's really freaking frustrating. They're actually going for a Roshan. And team friends know about it. So this could be a really good initiation point. Afterlife, he does have the epicenter there, so they're going to wait for him. There's a swarm just to scout out. And they will have to back off, it looks like, from Team Empire. Oh, there's an invis from the bottom. This could be the play. Got to remember the Aghanim Scepter and Blink Dagger hasn't been used in a team fight yet. Oh, Miposhka, he's got the stun onto the Dazzle, but he does get the Shallow Grave off. Now the stun in from Afterlife, and they do take out the Dazzle, mind you. King R, he's in a bit of trouble, but he'll just back off. Yoki doesn't know who to raise at the moment. Chappie, he's still chasing. There's the Purge onto No Fear, and he looks like he's going to get taken down. Afterlife with a double stun. No, just one stun, and he's charging up the epicenter, but it's going on nobody, really. He'll take out the Juggernaut, so that's one kill on Chappie. Now FN, he's in a bit of trouble as well. The Razors, oh, he does get taken down, and they do find King R as well. Miposhka, he's in trouble. Afterlife, he's going to keep chasing. He smells blood. Mind you, though, he had no stun available, and they're actually just going to let him go and find the tier 2. I'm sorry, not the tier 2, the Roshan. My goodness. And this should be a relatively easy Roshan. Dazzle's behind them to heal him up anyway. And Team Empire giving away the Roshan pretty much. Just could not find the right positioning. Miposhka, he does go in, tries to make something happen, finds a stun onto the Dazzle, but he gets the Shallow Grave off just in time, and that just delays another 5 seconds before the Dazzle goes down. And then the rest of the team just catches up and pretty much just takes out the rest of the heroes on the Empire end. So, friends, still sticking around each other. They've got the Aghanim, sorry, not the Aghanims, the Aegis on Shadow Fiend now. It looks like he'll be picking up a match style of his own. In fact, he picks it up just then. FN, he's got to be careful. Got to remember, there's a lot of escalation with farm when Potham's got the Aghanim Scepter and the Blink Dagger. So she can farm a hell of a lot faster now. Poor Bignum just walking around with the brown boots still. A couple raindrops just to try and survive. Aloha Dance. Has he picked up the Desolator yet? Looks like he may have. Yeah, he has. So Aloha Dance, he's got the Desolator now. Second in net worth as well, so he's doing very well for himself. Poshka, his iron showed up, he's looking for something. There is a line being drawn from Aloha Dance saying let's go. Go for that tier 2 at top tower, at top lane, sorry, and yep, he's just picked up the Desolator, so it's about the right time to do it. Mind you though, Chappie looked like he was going to be in trouble, but he backs out. Now the smoke. So Aloha Dance, he's going to push the lane by himself. Maposhka is there, but if he sticks around, he's just going to be free food. And he's going to try and back off, but he might run into a smoked friend side. And in fact, it looks like oh no, he's still safe, but oh, the creep. Now they know he's there, no fear. He's looking for the stun, but the TP out straight away from Maposhka. It's a good little TP out.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they'll take the tier 2 out. There doesn't look like there's going to be much of a defense for this. The creep wave was taken out by FN, but it doesn't make too much of a difference.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's another tier 2. Friends doing this very well. They're taking a lot of map control. This is like really surgical by them. Just looking at their net worth. Still in the way of the friends. And XP well in the way of the friends. Oh, no fear and Afterlife. They'll jump straight on to the Slido. Maposhka really had no chance. Now Potom, he's used the ultimate, so they might want to make a play. King R's running in, looking for the purge. Meanwhile, Ghostic, he's there as well. Afterlife, he's going to TP out, but Maposhka, he can't say the same. He looks like he's in trouble. He's got the blink up in about 5 seconds. Apologies, it wasn't Maposhka, it was No Fear. And No Fear, he'll get out. Maposhka was actually dead at the whole time. Not sure what I was saying there. Yoki, he's going to come bot lane. He's going to go for that tier 2. They're just pushing out this creep wave. And he'll just clear this creep wave out, and be another tier 2 for them. Like I was saying, this is really surgical by them. Their timing's pretty excellent. They know it's safe. They know they're leading the game. They'll just take out these tier 2s, then go for shrines, then start aiming at the racks. This is exactly what happened last game as well. Desolator from the Weave are going to make it really fast and easy for this to occur. Aloha Dance obviously farming very well. Gotta say, Yoki's farmed obviously extremely well because he's at the top of the net worth. He's going to be picking up that butterfly soon. Extra survivability as well as the damage that he can dish out.
Prize is mine.
Dire's top tower
And
is
at this
under
point,
attack.
Empire, the only win condition they seem to have at the moment, they've just got to get a good team fight, make that gold really swing in their direction. As well as the XP, because they're low on levels. If we even have a look at the hero levels, it's not looking the greatest for Team Empire. Look at this SF, level 20 compared to the 17 on FN. It'll be interesting to see what Aloha Dance wants to pick up next for his items. And this King R, he's on overtime at the moment, getting these illusions out. Now they're pinging out Aloha Dance, but he's not an easy target to go for. Afterlife is there, he's ready to have a go. Chappie. Oh, FN, he's jumped in. Afterlife. Oh, he looked like he wanted to go for it. He turned around for a second and turned right back around. But unfortunately, FN had leaped out by that point. That would have been a beautiful play if he got the stun off, because that's a big kill to get, and might have been that mid tier 2 tower as well if they'd gotten that kill on FN. FN now got the boots of travel. They're just going to keep using this Shadow Demon to get the lanes pushed out safely. Additionally, of course, making it really hard for friends to get anything done on this map. Afterlife will clear it up, though. No fear, just scouting out. He's got the gem now, so he's just scouting for some wards. Ghost Stick. He might be overstaying his welcome here. He's actually going for a Blink Dagger next, and he's got just enough gold, or not just enough, I should say. Almost just needs 100 gold, basically. 100 gold, get the Blink Dagger up, get those War Vacuums. Still not going for the Guardian Greaves just yet. He did pick up that Pipe of Insight. And there's a pause, actually. We'll see what it's regarding. Looks like it might just be a bit of lag. And it will be a very short pause indeed, which is very good to see. Juggernaut, he's got the Maelstrom now. He will spin a TP straight away. Did take out the tier 2, so he's going to be happy with that. So the towers are basically even for both teams. Nofi planning some aggressive wards. See the Yule Scepter picked up on Afterlife. That being said, Miposhka, he jumps in. The stun was used as well. That's perfect timing, and that's the kind of kill they needed, really. That's an unstoppable streak given away to the way of Team Empire. And this is what you got to be careful of. Once they get these little solo kills, they start steamrolling you. Look at the gold change. 1.3k in the way of Team Empire just for that one kill. FN, gonna be very happy with that. Aloha Dance, very deep
A golden thread.
in the way of the Radiant's jungle. Radiant though, they realize this Sand King is down. That's their main headache. So being able to take out this tier 2 is going to be very easy with that Afterlife there. Afterlife proving over and over again that he's the real deal for the Friends team. And they will take out the first shrine of the game. That being said though, the tier 2 was taken out. Oh actually, sorry, no, the tier 2 still remains at the mid lane. Afterlife, oh the stun just misses. Should be noted of course, Afterlife did pick up the Aghanim Scepter, so he does have that crazy long range stun, but he did miss it unfortunately, so he'll be kicking himself for that. Ghost Stick. He's got the blink. He's going to be picking up that Guardian Greaves. Doesn't need much gold left. Only about 100 gold till he gets that. If we look at the net worth, as you can see, it's creeping the way back to the Empire end. So they're really catching up here. It feels like Friends. They've been a bit too safe this game. And if they lose this next team fight, it almost definitely means a Rax. Aloha Dance picks up the Maelstrom as well as the Desolator. And he's just getting a Hyperstone next, so he might be going for a Moonshard. Or of course the Assault Cuirass to negate some of that minus defense from the Slaughter. These illusions from the Shadow Demon though, how frustrating. So easily that they clear a wave and just make it so hard for you to push out. In fact, they even take out the Swarm now. So there's a stun from Nofi. He barely misses though. Miposhka showing his face. Aloha Dance desperately trying to push out this lane. In fact, it almost looks like Empire want to go for a team fight. There is a smoke available on King R. There's a stun from Afterlife. Chappie though, he will just spin away now the Potom ultimate. Ghost Stick with the vacuum and the wall onto Afterlife and Yoki. And they're actually taking out the Earth Spirit on no fear. So Afterlife still going. King R in a bit of trouble. Use the Purge. He's going to be the sacrificial lamb, but he actually gets away. Now Ghost Stick still running around, and the Friends still they have to really get out of here. In fact, Yoki takes out King R, but he might give his life away for this. Aloha Dance being chased up, and Poshka looking for him now. It will be a death by Chappie onto the Aloha Dance on the Weaver. And he does have a Mjolnir as well now. And they will go for the Roshan, in fact. What a team fight, though. It looked like it was going to go the Friends' way, but Afterlife didn't really get the stun off he wanted. Or needed, for that matter. And that would be that will be a nice little kill on Roshan. Get the Aegis onto them. Looks like FN jumps straight up top. He wants to get a kill on Afterlife. Takes out the creep wave. In fact, they might even go for a Rax at this point. Taking advantage of that Aegis. The blind arrow is a good positioned arrow, but TP already made. They did pick up that gem from the Earth Spirit as well, so Nofi not going to be happy with himself to give that away. Now, they'll take control of the map, they'll take out the shrines, and they'll look for a Rax. Oh, Poshka, he's going bot. Looks like he's just scouting out scouting out the map for wards pretty much. Picks up an Invis rune as well.
Invisibility.
Friends, not gonna have the easiest time defending these Shadow Demon illusions. They're just gonna make it really hard to do anything. King R is picking up the can't remember what it's called, the Glimmer Cape, sorry. These illusions. Oh no. Even FN at mid lane. Just keeps pushing the lane out, not giving any way for the friend side to make something happen. And they're at bot. They're just going to use these illusions though. So this is what happens when you go to Shadow Demon. You just keep shoving illusions in there and just do very slow damage to the tower. And they can't do anything about it apart from just take out the illusions, but you're still losing the health regardless. So Empire, very cautious. In fact, they'll even stow the gem away at the base because they don't want to give that back. The way of friends. Afterlife. Invising around. Looking for a straggler. None available though. Yoki did pick up the Hurricane Pike as well as the Butterfly, so he's very farmed at the moment. 23k, almost 24k net worth now. As you can see, Empire, they're drawing a line. They've been smoked up, drawing a line straight to where the enemy heroes are. And in fact, now they're picking up the creeps. They don't really know what to go for. I don't see them finding anyone. Oh no! Wait a minute. They found Bignum. He's overstayed his welcome, and he's gonna have to TP out. It's not the hero they wanted, but still, if they do get a kill on him, and Poshka, he's going to be riding. There's no chance for Bignum to survive this. And he's actually got no buyback. So this is the time to make it happen. There's 2 minutes left on the Aegis. And Empire, they should be realizing that they don't have much more time left on that Aegis, so they might want to make the play now. Chappie, he's making the run for it. In fact, Team Friends, sorry, they've gone to the jungle and the top lane. So there's nobody to defend. They are TPing back, but Chappie, if they realize this, they could get an easy Rax. It looks like they just think they're going to have to get a counter Rax in this moment. Doesn't look like they're confident with their defending capability. Currently, illusions versus illusions. And the backdoor protection saves that tower for the time being. In fact, FN, he TPs and just starts defending that bot lane. And Empire, looks like they're not willing to make the play yet. So they're in mid now, Empire. They really want to find someone that's out of position. They did find Bignum before, but he's not the one they want. And even they could have just found him again, but Leposhka not in position to make the stun happen. And it almost did appear to be slightly baiting out the heroes. Now the illusions again, but they get cleared out very fast. And still they can't find that position they need. They're just going to keep taking out these creeps. FN clears the wave, gets the hell out, got the MKB as well as the BKB now. Picking up a Maelstrom of his own, and in fact going straight for Mjolnir soon. Oh, there's a stun onto Aloha Dance. Maposhka gets the Corrosive Haze as well, so they will see him, but he's in trouble now. Maposhka taking a lot of damage. There's the Guardian Graves from the Darkseer, though. Darkseer used the wall as well as the vacuum, and they'll just back off. So they'll just back off for the time being. Everyone's quite safe. As you can see, Dark Moon taking effect. Everyone's buying Maelstroms and Mjolnirs now in these games. So Empire, they've got to realize this isn't a game of Dark Moon. This is an actual game of Dota. Maelstroms all around. Afterlife, he's going to go for a Hex. He wants that added disable. It's going to be extremely useful against the Juggernaut. And the Potom, of course. Aloha Dance does have the Mjolnir. Actually going for an Eye of Skadi next. This game is going rather longer than expected. Just no team feels safe enough to really do anything. But what kind of win condition do you have for Friends now? I mean, the pushing capability of Team Empire with that Shadow Demon is kind of ridiculous. And the longer they leave it, the stronger Team Empire are going to get. FN clears the wave, just backs off. That's all he's going to do. Just waiting for Friends to make that mistake. Maposhka, he's just warding out the map. No fear. I mean, Afterlife, he's there. Could be in a bit of trouble, but he'll just back off. They are getting to the point where they're getting 6-slotted, though. Now, there could be a fight in mid. Yoki's got to be careful. He could be the target here. Maposhka, he's waiting calmly. Nothing quite yet. Afterlife, he's on top of the hill as well. They might actually find Maposhka if he's not careful. Ghost Stick, using those iron shells on the creeps, just get the lane out. Not sure why Maposhka's still sticking around here. He's really playing with fire. Now Afterlife's found him with the swarm as well. He overstayed his welcome way too much. I'm not sure what he was planning. But it definitely wasn't the best plan in the world.
Tower is under attack.
FN, just gonna TP out. Chappy now. Let's look at those items. He's getting pretty far. He's getting pretty far ahead now. He's got the MKB as well. FN. He's pretty much 6-slotted at this point. He's going for a butterfly as the last item. Not sure what he's going to trade up in the item slots. Could just keep it in his backpack, I'm sure, but still. And the Iron Shield Alpha Wolf. I'm going to be taking care of that creep wave. They'll just run that away as well. Don't want to lose that. Friends, they're still looking to see what they can do here. There is a Hex available on Afterlife now. Assault Cuirass available on Yoki as well. Bignum still in those brown boots, just carrying Yoki's bottle. Poor guy. Eye of Skadi actually picked up on the Weaver as well, so there's a lot of farm that just came out. New items, nobody's seen them quite yet, so they want to make it a bit of a surprise. Now, Aloha Dance shows himself, just going to take out the illusions. And they're going to make the effort to push mid. Aloha Dance, Afterlife, a lot of this game is onto him right now. To get that perfect initiation. They're going to check Roshan, it's almost up. And they're drawing where they could possibly be. Empire does use the scan, and they do find Friends near the Roche pit. Now they're going to try and make they think they might be Roshan, so they're going to try and contest. There's a stunning by Maposhka, and the arrow onto Aloha Dance. A stunning from Afterlife onto the BKB unit, so it means nothing. Time lapse used by Aloha Dance, so he's going to be okay. No, it wasn't actually used. Now the lag. Afterlife trying to back off, very low HP. The wall doing a lot of damage. And so far, no one's dead. Now No Fear actually goes down. And Empire, they're going to keep chasing. Apologies about the lag. Unsure why, probably because server to server. And that was a decently good team fight for Empire. Oh, the Roshan's so close. I hope they don't walk out of the pit just before it. Oh no, are they actually going to walk out just before it spawns? Maposhka, he's not convinced. He knows, and there it is. He knows it was coming. And they're going to run back. So rather than going for the racks, they say to themselves, it's just an Earth Spirit dead. Let's just get the Roshan, get the Aegis, and then we'll go for a team fight. And that's just what they'll do. Very fast, of course, because of that corrosive haze. Cheese as well. And FN will pick it up just in his backpack. King R did pick up the Glimmer Cape. Just keeps getting those illusions out. That's really just what you gotta do as a Shadow Demon in this kind of game. This would be extremely frustrating for friends at the moment.
The prize is mine.
It's very hard to know what you do. There's so much rat capability in these kind of games. Now FN, he's going to run into Afterlife. Afterlife might go for a play here, and he will. The Hex is up. There's a boost of travel being used somewhere. No fear, he's in as well. There's a stun. Actually, Yoki's here, and this will be a dead FN by the looks of it, and it will be. This is really what they needed. Now they've got to try and force out a buyback, I believe. Yoki, he's running straight in. But look at this, Team Empire. They're going for the racks. Is it going to be a trade-off? Who's going to go back is the question. Empire, they're already there. Now the lines are being drawn. So friends, they're going to go back and try and go in from behind.
Middle tower is under attack.
Again, just illusions being used. They don't want to initiate quite yet.
Just a touch.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And in fact, King R will just TP out. And they'll just get back to farming. So they're just happy with the fact that they got friends out of their base. And well, they never really reached their base, unfortunately for them. But Empire just going to be happy with that. They're just going to back off. Still not willing to commit to a team fight though. Not when it's near the racks. Both teams realize it's gonna be very it's gonna be basically the end of the game if there's a team fight, a team wipe. Sorry.
What have we here?
Being that both teams are so farmed now that the towers really don't stand much of a chance. Relatively quiet game in terms of the kills though. Not too much going on.
Illusion.
Oh, stun in from Aposhka onto the SF Yoki. He's going to force stuff away though. And they're just going to use those illusions again. Looks like FN, he's still bot. So he's not with them. He has got the boost of travels and actually he will join them now. They've got the Aegis, they've got the cheese. I think they're going to try and make a play here. Oh, there's a stun. They'll actually take out Bignum. So the Shadow Priest is down. Dazzle, he's gone. That means no Shallow Grave for you. And this is going to make it really hard. Look at those illusions damage. Kind of ridiculous. The stun out. Onto Potom. She's covering a lot of damage. There's the hood. There's the oh, wait a minute. The war came out as well. Apologies, the Glimmer Cape. Now Shadow them again. Using his illusions. Damn this lag. Creep Wave stands no chance. They're actually using Yoki's illusions against him. And they do deal a hell of a lot of damage. Tier 3 is officially down. Now Afterlife TP is in stuns. There's no fear with the stun. King R stands no chance. He's just getting hit up by Yoki, but there's the wall back again. Aloha Dance is in the middle of everything, taking a lot of damage. Now, ultimate onto Yoki. There's the epicenter, but it doesn't affect Juggernaut. No fear down as well, but Aloha Dance still going onto Chappie. And he's really going to have to back off here. Afterlife, though, he's going to keep chasing. And he will take out the Aegis. Maposhka is sticking around. Doesn't stun anything. Looks like he wanted to blink, but didn't realize he had the poison on him. Aloha Dance will just start hitting up on him. Now Bignum, he's going to die again just from the illusions. Aloha Dance, he's been Shallow Graved up just in time, but he's taking so much damage. The spin not going to reach him. Now he's got the gem. FN actually gets a kill on Afterlife. That's 2 gems that they just dropped. They'll leave that one for the time being. Now No Fear forced to buy back. Will Yoki buy back as well? No, not quite yet. They might have to let this Rax go. Aloha Dance is there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
In fact, Chappie, he's just going to back off. Aloha Dance does take him out. Oh, and they're going to take out FN as well. In fact, he's trying to TP out the silence. Oh, the roll in. Oh, he barely misses. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself. Oh, that's shocking. Now King R, he should go down here anyway. There was no way he was getting away. Aloha Dance. Got that level 25 talent of the 200 plus Sixuchi movement speed. At the very least, they get one of their Gem of True Sights back. Or did they get two in? They might have actually gotten two. Yeah, they did because Chappie, he dropped his Gem of True Sight. So the game will continue. Bignum. Just pushing out that lane. SF 32k net worth now. My goodness. He's actually just picked up a moonshot as well. Just use that straight away. Just wants to keep the boots of travel on him. Roshan will be back up relatively soon. So it is an early Roshan respawn. Aloha Dance is going to be the target. They've smoked up. He actually just uses Sakuchi. This is not good for him. Now the vacuum and the stun from Aposhka. They've broken the Lincolns. That will be a dead Aloha Dance. He's got a buyback though. They might want to force that Guardian Greaves use straight away. They did commit the wall.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Aposhka, he'll start pushing out the lane. He actually picked up a Solar Crest, as well as that Force Staff. Now, Afterlife. He's found himself somebody. Who is that? That's actually Marana on FN. He's actually gets taken out. And Aposhka, he jumps in. Beautiful stun. Oh, and the Omni Slash. Chappie. Oh, the stun. Oh, the basher just comes off, so he's been bashed up. He can't get away. The Shallow Grave, he's going to wear off, and he will get taken down now. Oh, Bignum. Poor old Bignum. He gets taken out as well. What a play from Aposhka. To get the double stun, I thought he was just playing around with them, but regardless, that was beautifully done. And they'll go into the mid lane now. And this should be a relatively easy Rax for sure. There is a buyback available on Aloha Dance and Yoki, and of course No Fear is up on the Earth Spirit, but still, I don't believe they'll be able to defend as 3. Yoki will buy back. Probably because they'll keep going for more racks. And they're going to go for the tier 3 bot. No Fears here as well as Yoki. Chappie though, he does so much damage and he's got the illusions behind him. He'll spin off the stun. And he'll take out 2 melee barracks. In fact, the range will go down in mid as well. No Fear with the stun. Barely misses the Shadow Demon and they've just lost 2 racks. In fact, No Fear almost dying. Oh, thought he was about to die from those illusions. My goodness, these Shadow Demon illusions, these Shadow Fiend illusions. So much freaking damage. Aloha Dance. Just gonna start clearing out the creep waves. Empire going to be very happy with themselves considering they were behind at the start. In fact, let's have a look at the net worth. It's actually creep back the wave Team Empire. And it will continue to do so considering the 2 racks are down. Now they're probably going to wait out this Roshan. Get another Aegis, get another cheese and just make that last final push for the Mega Creeps. FN, he's pretty deep. He's got to be careful. There's a lot of heroes around him. In fact, no fear. He's looking. He's planted an observer. Now he realizes there was somebody there. The illusions chasing up Aloha Dance. Empire, they don't want to let this go. They want to keep snowballing. They've got that momentum. They're waiting on the Roshan. And FN. We'll just keep farming for the time being. Got a lot of gold on him. 4.3k gold. Juggernaut. Got 4.5k. In fact, let's just have a look at this graph. So there's a lot of gold up on the Radiant side. So Team Empire, they have buybacks if anyone was wondering. Now, Chappie, he'll run in to help out. There's going to be a double stun from Nopi, but the wall back and the Omni Slash. Now Bignum with the Shallow Grave. He'll protect the Aloha Dance for the time being, but No Fear will go down. He did get the Magnetize off regardless. Chappie, he's still chasing now. FN, sorry. FN He will take out the Bignum Dazzle. SF, he came in on the back lines, but now the Omni Slash as well. Raposhka, he's still going, and the bash onto SF, so Yoki had no chance whatsoever. I think this might be GG well played. There's no buybacks. Aloha Dance is still available, as well as Afterlife, but I can't see them being able to defend against 5. In fact, Aloha Dance might be in trouble here. Yeah, he's been stunned up. He'll buy back straight away. Now Afterlife, he could be in trouble himself. He's been hexed up and he'll go down. He has no buyback. So it's just Aloha Dance left. He's trying to defend his top racks, but it's GG well played. Oh, that was a beautiful game to watch. I mean, it was a bit slow on the kills, but regardless, they did manage to finish the game off in some good fashion. So well played, GG well played to both teams. Congratulations to Team Empire. Guys, if you have any feedback, please leave it. I realize I sounded a bit dead in this game simply because it's 4 AM in the morning and it's humid as hell in Australia. So I am slightly tired, but regardless, leave any kind of criticism you have. Until next time, thank you very much. It's been MikeLePhoenix.